Hi everybody, happy Wednesday night, happy Facebook Live. For those of you watching later on YouTube, make sure you subscribe down below. I've got a big goal to get to 1,000 subscribers and I'm well on my way. So I'm Melissa Thomas with C2C Stamping and I want to show you some fun projects tonight. I'm going to make sure that I can see us on my laptop so I can see all the comments. If you're here live, let me know and I will you can comment down below. That helps me see who's here when you comment. And if you are if you'd like to share the post, that's awesome too. So, all right, here we go. So, let me make sure we're in range. Okay. I'm gonna try to like pull this up a little bit. Okay. And I do have a hostess code for the month of February. This is the hostess code. It's JR4GMM9X. So this is the hostess code for the month of February. I wrote it in silver marker, but that does not show up very well. So let me write over that. So if you place an order with this hostess code this month, you will get a tutorial bundle that has 34 different projects, which is really awesome, from lots of different Stampin' Up! Demonstrators and designers. And I'm excited about that. I think it's a great bundle. It has a lot of different stamp sets and things that are used, techniques, 3D items, cards. So I think you'll be really happy with it. Okay, so I'm going to just leave that over here. And we're gonna play with some celebration stuff because, you know, I've been wanting to, I wanna cover different celebration items each week. If you're here, make sure you chat a comment. I cannot see any comments right now, and I can't see who's joining us, but this is the Simply Marbelous. I know, funny wordplay, but the Simply Marbelous paper, and it comes in a bunch of different colors. So it has pink, so saffron, it has a gorgeous grape and a pool party and a coastal cabana and a smoky slate. It's beautiful. The paper's gorgeous. And each side, there's two sides. There's one that looks more like marble, and then one that looks more like the shaving cream technique. I'm sure you guys, we've done that before. And so just two very different sides to the paper, but a really good variety. And there's 48 sheets in the pack. So a good variety. And then the Awesome Otter stamp set, which I have not had a chance to play with. I've been super busy. And so we're going to ink it up tonight and we're going to make a fun card that my friend Susan designed. And then this is the Gentle Waves, which is a background stamp set. And we're going to play with this tonight too. So what I want to do with this is, with these background sets, there's a couple ways you can use them. You can put them on a Stamparatus, which is great because then you can, you know, re-ink your image and stamp it over and over again. You can also, I usually just use the case. Now, you can't replace your image when you do that though. That becomes problematic. I am doing this wrong. So good. Let me fix that. All right. That's probably pretty good sticker placement. Not perfect, but pretty good. We'll take it. All right, so we've got a really cool wave. And I'm just gonna stick it on the inside of the case. And then I'm gonna ink it up with Balmy Blue, which is a pretty blue. All right, so we're gonna ink this up. sure I'll get ink on myself, and that's okay. Okay, so that looks pretty inky. That looks pretty good. And I've got all my pieces cut and ready to go. So I've got a Misty Moonlight card base. And then I've got a couple of stitched rectangles. But this is the piece I'm going to put on here. And I'm just going to put it in the middle. And I think that was relatively straight. So we'll find out. And I'm going to press, I'm just going to press my fingers on all the edges and all the pieces. And I might get a little bit of ink on the back, but that's okay. All right, I just want to make sure. Now I could run a brayer over this too if you have like an old rubber brayer or something. But for me, this usually turns out pretty good. And that looks pretty good. We've got some nice wave action there. All right, good. So we'll set that aside and we'll just clean that later. I'm using a Misty Moonlight card base, and I have a piece of white just to go on the inside so that I can actually write on it. Misty Moonlight's a pretty dark color, so it is kind of hard to write on that without that. Okay, so now the question is, yes, so we'll do the darker towards the bottom. Put a little bit of tape on here. Okay. So what's nice about that stamp is that you could stamp this way, but you could also stamp like a tall and narrow card too, and you could get, you know, a pretty good piece going tall as well. So I just wanted to point that out. It's a really large background stamp. All right, so we've got our fun marble paper, and we've got the marble side, and then we've got the really fun kind of water side. So I'm going to use the water, and I'm going to try to get these to not line up, because I really don't want them to line up. And I'm going to kind of put them on here, cattywampus, which is a word for real. And when that is being difficult, I'll just switch to some of my green glue. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, I'm having adhesive problems. Hold, please. Adhesive number 3. Ay. All right. All right, so we'll do 1. I do love this paper. I think it's really fun. I think it has a lot of movement, and it's a fun paper. Okay, so now we're gonna stamp our otter, and you are utterly awesome, because that's the funniest and punniest of them all. So we'll do that, and we'll do the little otter in the water. I really love the otter that's like the swimming otter. And I could totally do that. This isn't how the card was originally designed. But, you know, I could have the little otter swimming, and we could do that. So maybe I'll do that, just because I think he's even cuter than the other otter. Is there such a thing as a not cute otter? I don't think so. All right. So let me grab a couple blocks. I have a lot of things mounted because I've got a lot of projects kind of half in and half out. And so don't mind me. All right. So we're going to grab our Night of Navy, which is, you know, our deepest, darkest navy. And I'll slide that up so that you can actually have that in vision. All right. So you are utterly awesome. All right. 1, 2, 3. 3. Here we go. That is crooked. It's not super crooked, but we'll try again. That's more crooked, so we'll go with the first round. All right. Good thing that I can stamp my otter. And you know what? I was going to do memento and I was going to do blends, but I think I'm going to do, I'm not going to do the blend markers because I do those a lot. You guys see that all the time. All right, so here's our little otter guy. Oh goodness, he is cute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my blend pen, which is here, right, our blender pen, right? And that one's got some good stuff on it. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of some balmy blue kind of around the otter so that he's in the water, but we don't have to, like, you know, it doesn't have to be a big deal, right? But we'll kind of make the little waves. And the nice thing about the blender pen is that it picks up the ink that's like on the otter as well and in the waves, so that's nice. Okay, so now we've got a little bit of water around him, which is cute. He's gonna need, we have to color his fish and we have to color him. So I'm going to get, getting his fish, maybe a little mango melody on his fish, and then some crumb cake for our guy. All right, so we're gonna make sure that our pen is clean. So I like to use like a scratch piece of paper or a, you know, like a pad or something like that. So I'll kind of just, you know, scratch on the side and just make sure that there's no more blue in there. And then I'll do the same thing with the crumb cake. I'll just kind of press it down. Hey, Lynn, I'm playing with the otters. They're so cute. So cute. So I'm hoping I can pick up enough color that we can color him in. He's a cute little guy. So you'll notice that I'm trying to be careful not to touch the blue too much since I stamped him in Night of Navy. I don't want a Night of Navy otter. So I am kind of avoiding the navy blue pieces and the edges. And I'm just trying to add this crumb cake to him so that he, you know, is cute but not too colored. And then I'm gonna kind of like add a little bit of color on his belly, but not too much. I don't want it to like blend in. There we go. All right. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, and then we're gonna need to clean our brush. And that might have too much color on it for now. I might just switch to a different side. That one's nice and clean. And then I'm gonna make his little fishy, I'm gonna make it Mango Melody. It'll be a bright little fish. I love this little otter guy. He's so cute. We had one a couple years ago that was holding a little like heart-shaped stone or whatever. I loved him. And you could totally do that. You could like punch a little heart out and do that with that. There. He's just holding a little goldfish, right? And I just wanted something that had a little bit more contrast so that you could see, you know, that he was holding something that wasn't, you know, yeah, just wanted a little contrast there, nothing major. So our blender pens come in sets of 2. They last forever. There's a sucralose substance in there. So if you don't have a blender pen, it's a great tool. And I would highly recommend it as a good, you know, it's a good stamping tool to have in your arsenal of tools. So now we're just going to mount our otter and mount our little sentiment. Whichever one's less crooked, right? Oh dear, I know. All right, tonight's the last call for Stampin' Up Bingo. And my stamping bingo is going to be next week, Friday, the 18th. You win, the prizes are Stampin' Up gift certificates, so you can pick your own prizes. Normally when I've done bingo in the past, I've had like the gifts have been predetermined, but this time I'm doing it a little bit different. And I just wanted to show you the stuff that I'm working with is the You Matter. And so even if you don't have the stamp set, you probably have a sentiment set that would work. These are not the exact designs. I'm gonna tweak some things. We will do a slimline card, which I love. So just FYI. And then we will be making this cute little box, which is adorable. And then the back is really cute. And these boxes are really nice. They're food safe and they hold like a couple of chocolates like quite easily. I would say, you know, please come to bingo if you're interested, even slightly interested. Oh, and Susan included some of the little water droplet. Oh, these are fun. I don't know where I want to put these. Like maybe I'll put them around our otter. I don't know where to put these. I like the rain droplets. They're cute. There. Fun. Always need a little bit of bling. So there you go. Simple, easy. We've got a cute little otter. He looks great on here. The paper. This comes together really quickly. And any kind of coloring, you know, you could do watercolor pencils, you could do really anything on this and it would be fun. So I highly encourage you to check out the Otter stamp set, Awesome Otters, and the Simply Marbelous paper. They're both great celebration gift items, and it's lovely to place an order and get things for free. So, and if you're interested in the Stampin' Up Bingo, please let me know because I'd love to have you join me. You can message me tonight or fill out, I have an event on my C2C Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator site. There's an event that's All Together Bingo with Melissa is what it's called. And I'd love to have you join me. The more people that join, the bigger and better the prizes are. So that's all dependent on you guys. So thanks so much for joining, and I hope that everybody has a good night, and I'll see you later. Enjoy the otters. Bye, y'all. See ya. Thanks, Pat. Nice to see you. Bye, Lynn.